Hey yo, rappers need to pack it up. Rap but never back it up. No juice in the suitcase, but my verses still pack a punch. Silent hard worker, I don't say no, do I act so much. Long day if you cross Frank, better pack a lunch. Roller, take a few tokes, ash it, then I pass the blunt. Methods of coping with all this madness that they pass to us. Coming from the concrete jungle where shit can get rather tough. Audience member shooters, you can't see them, but they clap it up. This is my devotion, I got them open. I write explosive, no injury, but I terrorist whenever I'm composing. Writing rhymes to excite minds, the shit that they write is boring. Niggas killed hip-hop. I feel the pain of loss too often. No fronting for the cameras, this is me for real. Capturing the minds of the people, they say I need a deal. Bunch of counterfeits by the thousands, they ain't G's for real. If you warrant, it won't be an orange while I squeeze a pill. I write my life and put my soul on the beat. The wheels in my mind keep turning, I can't sleep. Captured by my talent, stuck behind the bars that I speak. So it's nothing less than greatness anytime you hear from me. Yeah, I'll Frank the wordsmith, spitting superb shit. Getting older, so I gotta rap with a purpose. Better than most, even when I'm spitting my worst shit. I'm heavy with the bars like a bicep curling. Ashamed to be a rapper at times, it don't feel right. But it's fake rappers everywhere, how much more the real type. Skin design with scars, tattoos made by real life. I talk at the beat and turn the studio to a kill site. It's for the love at first, but I still write to make the cream. Niggas trying to ball, but ain't got the skills to make the team. Have nots, making up schemes so they could take the green. Have you dumping cans like you headed to the change machine. For the XV, I'm feeling so awesome. Humble, but I'm street, so look both ways before you cross them. Niggas say they live it, ride around claiming they get it. To that chopper hit his neck and have him coughing up a portion. I write my life and put my soul on the beat. The wheels in my mind keep turning, I can't sleep. Captured by my talent, stuck behind the bars that I speak. So it's nothing less than greatness anytime you hear from me. Yeah, I write my life and put my soul on the beat. The wheels in my mind keep turning, I can't sleep. Captured by my talent, stuck behind the bars that I speak. So it's nothing less than greatness anytime you hear from me. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is your brother, your RBG brother, Guy Hollywood Jr., coming to you with another exclusive program. And today's topic is foundational Black Pretendians. And I have to talk about it. I got to do it. I got to do it. Want to give a shout out to Jamal. Shout out to you, brother. Hotep. Definitely like, share, subscribe. When you share the video, you just share the link. You don't copy the video, you share the link. So I had to, so I just want people to understand what sharing means. With that said, I realized that Sometimes I have to go back to our greats. I have to go back to our teachers, because really nothing has changed in the United States. Nothing has changed. So I have to go back, and I always read that the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey said, and he said that those black folks, you got black people that's in North America, that's probably in South America, probably living in the UK somewhere, probably somewhere in Europe somewhere. You got black people in the Caribbeans that are no good. They are no good. There's black people that are no damn good. So no, there won't be no compromising. There will be no working with them. You cannot work together with black folks that's no good. And he said, since they're no good, whatever they act, there'll be no good in Africa. There will be no good. He said there will be no good here. There are no good black people here, and there will be no good over there. So yes, the no good black people need to stay where they at. They need to stay where they at. They love America so great, and they don't want to leave America, and they want to be among the oppressors. They want to be insulted and be humiliated and be clowned. Those type of black people need to stay here. They need to stay in filth. Because those black people are not fighting. Those black people are not fighting. They like to marinate themselves in vomit. This is the reason why I stay away from them. I stay away from them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to work with them. I don't want to compromise with them. I don't want to let's have a mutual let's have a truth with them. Those black people that are no good, those black people are my enemy. Those are the black people that will feel sorry for Charlie Kirk. Those black people will give Hulk Hogan a pass, even though he used the N-word. And I never seen Hulk Hogan, and speaking of Hulk Hogan, I never seen Hulk Hogan, go to go into the hood and talk to the black kids. He's always around white children. But you got black people that are fans of Hulk Hogan. I was never a fan of Hulk Hogan. You got those black people that are no good that love Trump. The blaggers. They love Biden. They love Barack Obama. They even love that Indian bitch, Kamala Harris. These black people are no good. These black people, they love the mess. They got so marinated. They got so conditioned. And yeah, that's what they say. Well, this is all I know. They're not even trying to learn anything else. They're not trying to expand their horizons. These are the black people the black people that's no good. These are black people are divestors that will date and marry outside their race. Have children by the same enemy that they complain about. These are the black folks that will that would take up for drug dealers and pedophiles and molesters in their neighborhood. The Negroes, these are the no good Negroes that have this no snitching policy. If somebody committed a crime against them, there's no, they brought that prison jail element into the neighborhood. There's no snitching policy. Who cares if another black person is molesting a child or he's out there selling drugs and guns to the youth? Those are the black people that are no good in our race. They're no good. That's what Marcus Garvey was talking about. He was talking about those black folks. They always got something to say negative about Africa. They always got to say something. A continent they never been. These Negroes can't even afford a passport. And then they try to shame you if you try to buy a passport. Oh, well, you get, and they try to use the white. Oh, you got it from the white man. You got it from the white man. You learned your history from the white man. These black people that's no good, they give white people a lot of credit. Everything came from the white man. The earth came from the white man. The sun came from the white man. Everything comes from the white man. Hotep, Brother Rashid, how's everything, King? Good to see you. Shout out to Rashid, one of my biggest supporters. Shout out to you, King. But these are the black people that I don't want to work with. These black people that's no good that Marcus Garvey was talking about. Just like these Negroes in the Nation of Islam. They worship white people. They could talk black, and they think they talking for your best interest, but the only thing they want is your money. Only thing they want is your money. Farrakhan became a millionaire. Elijah Muhammad became a millionaire, never pumped nothing back into the hood to make the hood become a paradise for black people. You're supposed to invest that money back into the neighborhood. You don't keep that. That's not your money. You don't buy a big house. You don't buy a mansion with other people's money. You don't do that. And then you're going to call yourself a leader, but there's black people that will side with that. They think that's a good thing. That's the thing that Marcus Garvey was saying. Those type of black people are no good in our race. They're no good. And now you have these Negroes, they don't want to be called African. They want to be called Indian. They want to be part of the only name that they know is the enslavers. The ones that enslaved African people. Those are the only thing that they know. And these are the only Indian groups that they will side with and connect with. Oh, I'm a Cherokee. I'm a Muskogee Indian, whatever they is, they will side with that. Because they will do anything and say anything because they don't want to be African. They look at Africa as dirty and as disgusting. And this is something that Europeans used to do. And this is something that they got from the Europeans. That's what Marcus Garvey was saying. Those type of black people are no good in our race. They're no good. And I would never allow them on my panel. I can't speak for anybody else. But when it comes down to my panel, they can never come in my. I'm not debating with these clowns no more. I'm not debating with this. It's too much energy. It's too much energy. It's too much energy. I'm into bigger and better things now. I'm not into that or that foolishness no more. Keep going back. And these Negroes, and these are the no good Negroes that were willing to go back and forth with you. And they got all the time in the world. These Negroes don't have a good job. They don't. Either they're not working, or they don't have a good paying job. And 9 out of 10, they still living with somebody. They still living with their mama. They still living with their grandmama. They living with somebody that raised them. Or if they do have a place to stay, they're living in a room somewhere, some small, dirty, roach and rat infested room somewhere. And they still got to put out $300 a week to stay there in that little room. This is the F.B.A.s that we're talking about. Only F.B.A.s is the only people that Marcus Garvey said they were no good. These are the F.B.A.s are no good. And the F.B.A.s is the only ones that want to connect themselves to some Native American tribe somewhere that no one really cares about. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So I want to play a video. Hope y'all hear me. Sorry about that. Let's do this. On my thing. Okay. Hope everybody heard me. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I wanna play this video. Shout out to my brother Underrated Darkness. So I was on his panel, and of course, we was contributing and pay our respects to our sister Sita Shakur. Let me repeat that again. We did a program together to give our tribute and our respects to our Pan-African sister, Sita Shakur. So we did 2 programs. We did a program with just me and him, and then we get another program where other guests came on. And this one particular person decide he wants to try to challenge me because he said something the fact that I said something against F.B.A.s. To me, it wasn't. For me, it wasn't a good time to be talking about that, to have that discussion, knowing that our sister had passed. But it shows you the disrespect that some of these Negroes have, and they will bring nonsense to someone's platform. So I'm going to play you that. I'm going to play you what was said. I want to give a shout out to our brother Underrated Darkness. Um, we had 2 successful lives. Despite that, we had some clowns on there that came on, and we had some white dude, and he coming on there using the N-word because he was mad that that the government did not capture our sister. And then you had this F.B.A. clown thinking he could challenge me. But I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the audio, and I'm going to let y'all listen to it. Now he's a F.B.A. Pretendian. Now, I'm going to let you listen to his rhetoric, and it got really heated. It got really, really heated. And I'll just tell my good brother, Underrated Darkness, you got to be careful who you allow on your panel, because you think these black people like black folks or they have love for black people, but they really don't. They really don't. And I'm going to tell my good brother, all due respect, that if you found, because I can't really tell people who they can have and have not. I cannot tell people who they can have on their panel and who they can't have on their panel. I just tell my good brother, if you have this person on your panel, do not invite me on your panel with that guy on there. Because like Marcus Garvey said, that dude that you had on that panel is no good. He's no good. And it's obvious he has no respect for black people globally. He has no respect for black people that's in this that's in this country. And I'm glad that me and Underrated, we did another program after that later that night, and we talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about the nonsense that black people, and we gotta we had to remind black people, like, yo, these Native Indians are not your friends either. They enslaved you. The 5 tribes enslaved your ancestors. So I'm glad that he did that. We talked about it, and I'm so glad that we did that program. Again, shout out to my good brother, Underrated Darkness. Please follow him. He's a good brother. But I just have to, I always gotta protect I gotta protect the family. I gotta protect the family. So I don't want Underrated Darkness thinking that these Negroes are his friends, but they really hating him behind his back. The dude that he had on his panel basically exposed himself. So let's go right into it. Let's share screen this. Oh shit! I'll do that for. Share screen this real quick. Damn, I thought I had it right here. Yeah. And here we go. So just, look, guess I can play it. Let me see. Yep. I just play it like that. All right, so here we go.
That's right. They don't want nobody to probably that person don't want to even know. I'm saying, But but go back with what God was talking about. I see all our people, but see, they don't want us to do that. I want people to touch on this. But it's so funny. You expect us to see good in y'all, but y'all the one committing the crimes.
That's right.
Y'all the one have laws that y'all know that we ain't gonna be equal of it. Ain't gotta explain that. And the ones that looks like us come from different parts of the world and stuff. Y'all come in and talk about us like we dogs and everything, but at the same time, y'all still eating out from the devil's table. And that's what to do. Want y'all talk about that?
Yeah, so how can you have Pan-Africanism when you have that type of stuff going on? That's why we're delineating. That's why I don't understand why God.
Now you see, he already started attacking Pan-Africanism. That's not what Brother Underrated Darkness was talking about. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that's what Underrated Darkness was talking about. That it has nothing to do with Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is just an ideology of the unification of Black people globally so we could work together as a family, as a unit. But already, here comes the attack. This is a typical Negro that's no good. He's just no good. But I'm going to show you how he look, and I'm going to show you his bitch. Let's continue.
Nollywood has a problem with F.B.A. We're literally saying, look, we're not going to allow them to keep dumping their trash on us. It's saying that this is a Black problem. No, this is not a Black problem. And we're not going for it no more. So we're delineating.
I got you, brother LT, man. Anything you want to say behind that, brother God in Hollywood?
My experience with F.B.A. is coming from a hustler named Tariq Nasheed, who also got his idea from ADOS, from Yvette Carnell, who's
no, he got it. No,
hold up,
you got it wrong. You got it wrong. Where
do you get F.B.A. from? Where you get F.B.A. from?
Where do you get F.B.A. from? You get F.B.A. from Dr. Claude Anderson. That's who started the Yvette and Tone took that from a brother named Sheldon Norris. He was calling us the descendants of American slaves. They twisted it up, said that we was ADOS. I've been following the stuff for.
So you hear what he said? Shout out to Anthony. It was good. Hotep. He said, God Hollywood, peace, brother. F.B.P. F.B.P. Those Negroes are lost. Facts. They're very lost. But you see the nonsense. He sounds slow. But you see that he thinks, but this is the typical black people that Marcus Garvey was saying. That these black people are no good. They consider them, they look at just like Harriet Tubman said. Harriet Tubman said it's facts. That these are slaves. They look at it as he look at himself a Slavic slave. Slave means Slavic. F.B.A., this F.B.A. nonsense is just a typical made-up ideology. That's all it is. But he came there because he was offended of what I said. That's the bottom line. He came on there to have an argument. He didn't come down there to pay his respects to Asita Shakur. And Asita Shakur was Pan-African. I know these F.B.Ps don't like it. And I think they should change their name to F.B.As to F.B.Ps. Foundational Black Pretendians. That's what you are. Let's continue.
For over 10 years. That's where they got it from. All Tariq did was say we're the foundation of the country. That's where the foundation.
Now you notice I didn't cut him off. I just sometimes you have to just let people speak and let them talk stupid. I wanted Underrated Darkness to hear what I have to go through. I wanted my brother to hear that. I allowed this fool to talk because I wanted the world to hear how foolish these assholes sound. Now, I didn't cut him off. I could have been very disrespectful and cut him off, like, no, just like he did to me. But he didn't want to hear the truth. He had a problem with me as soon that I came on the panel. He had a problem with me. He don't even know me. He don't even know me. But he had a problem with me. Wow. These are the black people that Marcus Garvey was saying. These are the black people that's no good. That's rejects in our race. And we got to treat them just the way they are. And I'm going to show you how he looked. And I'm going to show you his fat Porky the Pig bitch that he's sleeping with.
Came from.
So when you say I had a problem with F.B.A.s, what are you saying about that? I just want clarity.
And said that you did not agree with F.B.A. and what F.B.A. was doing, but you're literally using the same talking points that F.B.A. uses.
So what did I say about F.B.A.?
You said that you didn't like F.B.A. That's what you got up on here. You said, I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't agree with F.B.A. But yet you're literally using the same talking points. Why did I say that? Because you just said it was started by a hustler, which was not true.
No, that's not what I said. I said because you claiming that you're a citizen, you claim that you're an American, and the only thing I'm saying is that you don't have the same privileges as white people who's the real Americans, because now just let you know, I had said that earlier. That's the reason why he said he he said I had a problem with, because the only thing I said, you're taking, because these people are taking regurgitating from a hustler, but that's not what I said. And when I was speaking earlier, so that's what I brought up, was the fact that, hey, you claim you're an American, but you're not being treated like one. That's what I said in an earlier video. That's what I said. I had a problem with F.B.A.s, because they so claim they pro-American, but they're not. They're not treated like one. They're not treated. So how you gonna be pro something, but this country don't even love you like that? You're not even getting the special privileges that every little privilege you got, you had to fight for. Even had to put your life on the line. White folks didn't have to go through that. It was a guaranteed privilege. It was a guaranteed right as an American to have all this. At one point, education used to be free for white folks. They didn't have to pay a dime. It was a guarantee, where white folks said it was a guarantee they get employment. It was a guarantee. I mean, these are the basic things. But for some apparent reason, black people think they have the same type of rights as their slave owners had. He took what I said. The dude wasn't even listening to what I said.
They have privilege in this country. So I'm asking you, I guess you're at F.B.A. Where is your privileges? Where's your rights in this country? Why do you need laws to say that you're an American of this country? That's my point I'm trying to make. I'm not an F.B.A. And the reason why, even though I was brought up on Pan-Africanism,
make any sense?
I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen.
Are you part of the lineage or not?
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish?
Trace your lineage to chattel slavery. Yes or no?
So have you done your DNA? Have you done your DNA?
God, I don't have to do my DNA.
So we can end that right there. We can end that right there.
No, because the DNA is not 100%.
Because if you say,
there you go, there you have it. There you have it. DNA is not 100%. So I guess when child support comes, and when these women take these guys to child support, I guess that's not 100% either, right? I guess when somebody's being accused of rape and they have the DNA samples, I guess that is not 100%. He hasn't taken his DNA. DNA is very important. Hell, even the Native Americans, if you want to be part of their tribe, you have to take a what? DNA test. So I'm really, I shouldn't even have to have this argument. I shouldn't even got into with a dude who don't even like education. He don't even trust science. You want to trust some lineage. You want to trust what your grandmother had told you, because that's what it is. You want to go by what some self-hating family member told you. This is what he's saying. He said DNA is not 100%. Wow. But they use DNA almost everywhere. They use DNA on mummies that have been around for 5,000, 6,000 years, almost damn near 10,000 years. Something is terribly wrong. And I said, we can end that right there. We can end that right here, because the conversation was over for me. Once he said he didn't trust DNA, the conversation was over.
Georgia, Florida. I know where my people is from.
So where was your people? All right. So, and I'm glad you mentioned that. So where was your people before the white man came over there? Where were your people at? Where was the name of your people before you?
Huh? Look, listen. Stop talking and let me explain. I got Blackfoot in my family. I got Choctaw Creek, all that shit. My people are already.
Now let's do it this way. You heard this nonsense? He said I got Choctaw, and he got Creek. Those are the two. One of the two tribal Indian tribes that enslaved African people. He just mentioned his enslavers. So let's look at this Blackfoot, because he got that from Terry Crews when Terry Crews said that in Expendables 2. It's funny how since Terry Crews said he was Blackfoot in that movie, Expendables 2, every Negro who don't like Africa, they ran with that nonsense. So he thinks Blackfoot is an ethnicity, which is not. But I'm gonna get into that later. Which is not. Blackfoot is not an ethnicity. It's not even a tribe. Actually, I got the information. I got the information. I'm a school these folks who keep using this. Oh, I'm a Blackfoot. This Blackfoot crap. But I'm gonna play the whole video.
Here, our people have.
Can you speak the language? Can you speak the language?
No, I don't speak the language.
So how?
Now you see, he said, I don't speak the language. How you gonna call yourself something you can't even speak the language? You can't even speak the language.
How could you say that you Blackfoot? You can't even speak the language.
Because my people was native. That's how I know.
He said his people was native. That's how he knows. His people was native. First of all, for one thing, the Native Americans, or whatever you want to call it, they didn't call themselves natives. They didn't even call themselves Indians. And then he said, my people was native. Native to where? Native where? Where you was native at? You mentioned some states. Where do you native at? You can't say you native into North America. He said because I'm native. The guy's confused. Talking about he can't even speak the language. Let's go back.
Florida. I know where my people is from.
So where was your people? All right. So, and I'm glad you mentioned that. So where was your people before the white man came over there? Where were your people at? Where was the name of your people before you?
Huh? Look, listen. Stop talking and let me explain. I got Blackfoot in my family. I got Choctaw Creek, all that shit. My people are already here. Our people have.
Can you speak the language? Can you speak the language?
No, I don't speak the language.
So how could you say that you Blackfoot? You can't even speak the language.
Because my people was native. That's how I know.
Wow.
But you don't know the culture.
Okay, we created our own culture. It's called it.
He said, I said, you don't know the culture. He paused. He said, well, yeah, then he's going to say he created his own culture. How the hell are you going to create your own culture? Then this created culture doesn't represent what you're saying. Then you're something else. You can't even claim these Indian tribes. You can't even claim them.
ethnogenesis.
No. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
It does.
You can ask any native Indian. We can ask any red man, and he said he go through the same stuff, and he still got his language. He still got his culture.
Damn, you're ignorant.
But I'm saying they went through the same thing.
You heard what I said? I said they went through the same thing. They went through rape. They went through all types of stuff. They had wars with the Europeans. They went through the same thing. But they still kept their culture. They still kept their language. So if you want to do a comparison, I mean, they wasn't enslaved or they wasn't beaten to death and all that other stuff, but they almost wiped them out. The Europeans almost wiped these guys out, but they still knew the language. Some of them was forced to learn English, but they knew their culture. This is the reason why they came up with the powwow. This guy don't know nothing. This guy's a typical American Negro. He don't know nothing about no native Indian, nothing. He's just a damn copycat. He's just a damn what do you call it? He's a culture vulture.
But they went to the same thing. Oh my God.
No, they didn't.
So they didn't go. So they didn't go through rape. They didn't go through the massacres and all that. You say that didn't exist?
They wasn't even here. We were here. They're recent. And we got our citizenship before them. Explain that.
So okay. So when you gonna get your country back then?
When we take it back, that's when.
Yeah, when y'all gonna take it back? Because it's been like how many years now?
When you gonna get your country back? When you gonna go back to your
No, that's not. No, this is your country. This is your country.
When you gonna go back to your country and build that up?
Hold that thought. Let's be respectable. Let's be respectable. That's all I'm saying. Let's be respectable. We all have African descent, and I understand that there's differences, but at the end of the day, we gotta understand where the enemy is coming from. But let's be respectable. Please respect what I'm saying. My channel, family. Please respect. All right. Carry on. Be respectful.
So if you're not an American, what are you?
I am an American. I was born. I'm a citizen of America. I'm a citizen. Yes. My mother was born here. My father was born here. My grandparents before here, and so forth.
Okay.
But Pan-Africanism was taught to me.
Yes, F.B.A. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not F.B.A. I'm not an American. I don't have the same privilege and rights as Europeans.
Were you born in America?
I'm a citizen, yes. That's what citizen means.
You're born in America, right?
That's what citizenship means, yes.
You don't have no dual citizenship in any African country, any Caribbean country. So you're American. So what is that? So because I don't have dual citizenship, which I plan on getting one, does that make me less African? But you don't currently have it. And if you have African,
does that make me less African? Answer the question. Does that make me less African?
It's from hundreds of years ago. Where can you trace your lineage in Africa?
Wow.
What great grandparent can you trace back to Africa? What great grandparents you got buried in Africa?
My great grandparent was enslaved in this country.
Exactly. So
they were just coming after slavery.
Then you're F.B.A. That's why I don't understand your argument against
this guy's
F.B.A. It makes no sense.
See, let me say this. You see how disrespectful this piece of shit is? He's going to tell me what I am. You going to tell me what I am? I never claimed no F.B.A. I know that's like almost saying I was Adolf's. Because that's what it is. Adolf's F.B.A., that's all the same. And he's gonna keep telling me what I am. Now, if I would have saw him in person, and if he would have said that, he would have got punched in the face. I told you what I am. I'm not claiming no F.B.A. because I know how that get down. I'm not into that. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But this F.B.A. thing got it from a hustler. It's just weird. Just all this weird-o-ness, man. It's just sick.
I don't know what F.B.A. means.
Foundational.
Foundation. You said foundational. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Let me explain.
What is foundational? Because let's break it up. What is foundational? What is foundational?
Foundation. What is a house built on? A foundation, right? A house is built on a foundation, correct?
Right, yeah, but you didn't build this house for yourself. You built it for white folks. Am I right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We still built it.
When you built
wow, these F.B.A. goofies, man. Wow. He said, I said, but you didn't build it. You didn't build this house for you. You built it for somebody else. The real F.B.A.s is white folks. Because that's basically what he's saying. The real F.B.A.s is white people. He said, so what? So what? But I said, you didn't build, you built this country not for yourself, you built it for somebody else. You don't even have a nation in this country. What are you talking about, dude? That's why I was laughing, and that's when I got him. Because when you can't defeat my matter of fact, you can't even defeat my common sense. It's just common sense.
A house is built on a foundation, correct?
Right, yeah, but you didn't build this house for yourself. You built it for white folks. Am I right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We still built it.
When you built it for someone else. You built it for them. You didn't build it for you.
It was still built though.
So where's your house? Where's your house? Where's your house that you built?
Right here. My ancestors built this house right here.
So this is your home, but you don't control your home. You don't control your home.
Right here in the United States of America, right
here. Sir,
you
do not control your home. The white man controls you. The white man controls you.
Okay. And the Africans control Africa? What African country do they control?
Yeah, African people, yeah. Yes, you got black Africa.
And you see how he's deflecting? You see how he's deflecting? Oh, these African countries. I'm not living in Africa. But I know there's African people control their country. I know they can control their country. I'm not living there. I don't know what he's talking about, but when you can't defeat my truth, here comes the deflecting. They all do it. They all fall. I love it. That's why I be laughing at these dummies. I laugh at all these F.B.A. dummies.
Yes, you got black. Yeah, you got black leaders in Africa. Yes.
No. The IMF controls them. The World Bank controls them, et cetera, et cetera. They don't control shit.
We're talking about laws and regulations. What law are you under right now? Are you under Blackfoot law?
I'm talking about the resources. They don't control none of that. What do you control in Africa? Nothing.
That's another lie. They do control resources. There's black people that control resources in Africa. So that's another lie. But go ahead. Let's let this dummy keep talking.
That's
one
not
thing
true at all. They do control. They do control resources. That's not true.
Control something, guy. Nollywood. You're named after Nigeria. Are you from Nigeria?
Now see,
now
see how he just deflecting. He's deflecting. He's deflecting. This is what they do. They take something that has nothing to do with the conversation. It has nothing to do with the conversation. You want to take because my name is Nollywood. I choose that name because I love watching the Nollywood movies. I don't understand, why do black folks always got to criticize every little damn thing that what other black people do? I remember Sister Vel said, well, they make that Nollywood movies, they make fun of black Americans. Well, they should make fun of us. They should make fun of us. They should make fun of us. Look how silly we act over here. Not me personally. I don't do that. I'm not part of that Hollyweird. I'm not part of that Hollyweird stuff. I'm different. I'm unique. I'm better than that. So yeah, that's what they're making fun. They're making fun of Hollyweird people. That's what they're making fun of. So that's why I call myself Nollywood, because I enjoy Nollywood movies. I think a lot of black people need to learn from it and enjoy it and watch their movies. Maybe you can learn something. Maybe you could be inspired.
history in Nigeria. Why would you name yourself after Nollywood? That's Nigerian. So are you from Nigeria? Do you have family from Nigeria? Can you actually trace your lineage back to Nigeria?
So show me your family. So do you have family? Do you have family from Blackfoot? You have a Blackfoot family? You got a picture you can show me?
Yes, I do. I can show you a picture of my grandma.
Do you have a native status card? Do you have a native status card that you Blackfoot?
No, I don't.
There you have it. There you have it. So that means whatever you said doesn't exist. Am I right?
I can't get it. I just don't currently
have it.
Wow. I've heard, you know how many times I've heard that?
There you have it. There you have it. Now he's going to ask me a dumbass question. Do I have family in Nigeria? That's stupid. That's stupid. I would have had a Nigerian name. Because I call myself Nollywood. You're gonna ask me if I have family in Nigeria? That's stupid. That's dumb. I never understand that see, like I said, it's deflecting. It's deflecting. It's a distraction tactic.
You know how many times I heard that we don't control nothing, we don't own nothing, but yet we supposedly own and control something in Africa. We don't own or control nothing in Africa. You don't even have citizenship in Africa.
But that's not your concern. That's not your concern. Whether it's true or not, which you're not telling the truth.
Hold on,
that's not your concern because you F.B.A. You F.B.A. You need to worry about your control in America.
Yeah, okay, look. Since you're not F.B.A., stay out of F.B.A.'s business.
I'm not in your business. I'm not in your business.
Worry about Africa. Worry about going to Africa.
I do.
And stay out of F.B.A. business.
I'm not in your business. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what ADOS is.
I don't know what he's talking about. He didn't even know where ADOS came from. He don't know where F.B.A. came from. He didn't even know.
It came from Yvette Carnell. It came out of Yvette Carnell.
Oh, it didn't. I just told you. You don't listen. I literally just told you it came from Dr. Claude Anderson, and here you go with Yvette.
And that's who you follow? Dr. Claude Anderson? So Dr. Claude Anderson, that's who you follow?
Yes. I follow the code. I follow Neely Thor Jr. I follow Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. I follow Dr. Khalid Muhammad. That's who I follow.
So basically, he's saying that he's one big follower. He's not a leader. He's a follower. But listen to the rebuttal I said to him.
So who do you follow? I follow the code.
I don't follow nobody. I don't follow nobody.
Clearly off.
I follow me. I don't follow no. Learn from the greats. Yes, I have learned from the greats, but I don't follow nobody. That's the problem. We sit there, we follow. I'm not a follower. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher.
Why would they teaching what? You're not teaching nothing. What are you teaching? Ignorance? You're not teaching nothing. Thanks for having me on Underrated. I'm done arguing with this clown. Have a good night.
Your mama's a clown, nigga. Fuck you.
You're a clown, nigga. Fuck you clown ass pan goofy.
Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass nigga. See, this is what I'm saying. We can't get nowhere, man. We can't get nowhere. This guy was pissing me off. No respect. And this is the reason why we can't get together. He took what I said, and I asked him general questions, and he ran with it. And he decided to start attacking me. This is the reason why we are at the. That's the reason why we're always going to be at the bottom. That's the reason. Calling me a clown. I didn't attack this man. You call me a clown? Okay. I said what I said.
So now, let me get out of this one. So let me get out there. Okay. There you have it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share screen this. So I'll show you who I was arguing with. Because people need to know. What is this here? People need to know who I was arguing with. So look at this F.B.A. clown right here. This F.B.A. scumbag loser. And as you can see, I don't know if he was trying to be looking like he got the sunglasses on with his little dirty hat. I don't know. You know, he's not, of course, he's not shaved. I don't know. He trying to be, I don't know. He trying to look like Eldridge Cleaver with the sunglasses. I don't know if he's trying to pretend that he's some part of some Black Panther Party crap. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know where he's trying to be. And then, again, this is the dude I was arguing with. Then he got he got some dirty reparation shirt on. What do you need reparation for? What do you need reparation for? You know, what are you fighting for? You an American. What do you need reparation for? And look at his woman in the back. And I believe that might be his wife or his girlfriend, or I believe that's his wife. But look at his fat ass wife, his Porky the Pig, sloppy Joe wife in the background. She's not F.B.A. She's not F.B.A. I'm sorry, sir, but your wife, your fat ass, nasty looking wife, this Jabba the Hutt wife of yours, she's not F.B.A. And this is not the first time that he was on Underrated Darkness show. I've seen him before. I wasn't on a panel, but I've seen this dude before. And it's always that fat wife or that fat girlfriend, whatever she is to him, that fat bitch. She's always laying in the bed and she's always behind him. I don't know if they living in some little shack room or whatever the case is. But she's always behind him. Now, she's not even a black woman. But all F.B.As, they all have these especially these dudes. These black dudes, their woman never looks like them. They get these weird looking chicks. And she's fat. She looked disgusting. But this is F.B.A. This is what they're about. So I wouldn't even talk. He should have shut his mouth. And his place is always junky. All these F.B.As, if you look inside their house is a mess. They have no job, or if they do work, they're doing some penny job somewhere. They live in a hole. Their house is a mess. These dudes that claim they're F.B.A, their woman is nasty. Their woman is not black. She's some fat. This chick looked like Jabba the Hutt midget, like a pudgy Jabba the Hutt chick. But this is who he's sleeping with. Damn, dude, you could do better than that. You could do better than that, homeboy. Your woman in the back is nasty. She's disgusting. She's fat. She's sloppy. She probably smells. And you sitting there thinking that you a revolutionary. What do you think? You a revolutionary now? Because you got the sunglasses on. You got the reparation shirt on. Oh, so you're a revolutionary, huh? I hope that's not an RBG flag that you got on that wall. I hope that's not an RBG flag that you got on your wall. Because you can't represent RBG, but then you have something against Pan-Africanism. That doesn't make any sense. But this is the clown that I was arguing, the F.B.P, the foundational black pretendian. And I don't know, this chick is part Mexican. I don't know what she is. I don't know what this fat turd bitch in the background is. But she looked nasty, disgusting. But that tells me what he's about. He just shows me his true colors. He don't like black people. Because if he loved black people, he would have had a black woman back there. Matter of fact, she wouldn't even be there. But it just shows you he wanted to show the world what type of woman he got. That's his success right there. That's his success. Getting with a non-black woman. And he don't care how she looks. You don't care if she's fat, disgusting. As long as she's not black, that's his way. That's success for him. That's his success. That's his success. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is the F.B.A. This is what F.B.A. is about. This is the typical F.B.A. A self-hating Negro with a non-black woman. This is what Marcus Garvey was talking about all along. Black people that's just no good. Just no good. They are no good in our race. So I want to show you something else. Okay, he had mentioned Blackfoot. So let's look at this. Let's read this. He said, the common theory is the name Blackfoot comes from the Mohicans. Those Mohicans is those Indian shoes that there's Indian shoes. That's all it is. Those look like slippers. That's being blackened either from the painting, either from painting them or from walking over Paris areas recently burnt by fire, leaving ashes and soot. So Blackfoot is not an ethnicity. It's something they wore on their feet. It's the shoes, it's the soles of the soles that was colored black that they wore or on the shoes, or the foot was black because of the ashes of walking on fire. You know, that's like the tradition. Now, this was very interesting too. I'm gonna get to that later. The people themselves, they're collectively group the Natassapi, meaning the real people. Now, they didn't even call themselves Blackfoot. They didn't even call themselves Blackfoot. Okay. Now, if you go down here, it says the name Blackfoot is actually the English translation. Read down here. It says the name Blackfoot is actually the English translation of the name one of their constitute tribes. The six sucker gave themselves, which means Blackfoot. So it's really Blackfoot is really a English translation. That's all it is. So you calling yourself a Blackfoot, that's not what the native Indians was really calling themselves. That's not their actually name. That's not their tribe, their tribal name as a people. Like I said, you got to do homework. If you're going to lie, and I tell any Negro, if you're going to lie, be a good liar. Lie, you got to be a really good liar to really convince people of what you're talking about. And it's obvious this guy is a Indian wannabe dummy. But like I said, this guy's a sellout. This guy's a coon. He got that Jabba the Hutt looking fat bitch wife of his in the background. See, I don't respect people with self-hate. This dude is a divester. This dude don't like black people. Oh God, she is ugly. Oh, she got like a double chin. Damn, dude, your bitch is ugly. She's so fat, she don't even have breasts. Oh, that's an ugly bitch. But this is who this goofy dude sleeping with. This is who he's sleeping with. This is who he's sleeping with, huh? Shoot, got a reparations shirt on. What does that mean? What do you want reparations for? You ain't getting no reparations, dude. What you get reparations for? You might well just take that shirt off and burn it. Don't even know what Blackfoot is. And this is Tyrone. Now, is this another self-hating Negro? Now, he's on TikTok now. He's always getting his ass kicked on TikTok. Now this guy don't look Indian. Look at that kinky hair. Look at that nappy hair he got on top of his head. That dude, that's African hair. Look how kinky that hair is. He gonna say he's Indian. Please. Let me stop screening this. I'm gonna play one more video, and I'm out of here. Now, this is a part where I like this one. This one, Forecast was challenging these Pretendian Negroes. I'm going to play a little bit of that. I think this was kind of funny. Let me see something. Let me show this. There we go.
I don't know why this shit ain't turned on the caption.
That must be that Obama phone. Okay,
No,
I'm
this
seeing
is not
something here.
Now you got that
it's an
latest
iPad.
shit.
What are they saying? I can't understand.
So what they're talking about is their cuffies. They're saying that they're related, and they say R.I.P. to ODB. So I'm gonna show you another clip. You can look the song. Wu-Tang.
Unfortunately, Pan Africans, like I said when I was dealing with Forecast, is they have a refusal to admit when they're wrong or when new information is introduced that changes the game.
But Alquan, he hasn't showed anything, sir. You know that.
Yes, I have. I'm showing sources at the source.
You show a video. I couldn't even hear what the people were saying, and they didn't. I didn't hear them what you was talking about. So you fell twice.
Hey, guy, you starting to sound like Psycho now. I hate to say it.
No, I'm not. I want to hear the information. I'm here to learn.
You can go to the song Reunited.
Yo, Elquan.
Have you ever heard of the song Wu-Tang Clan Reunited?
Now, while he's doing that, guy in Hollywood, can you explain why the Caribbean is put on the same level as Africa?
Well, you notice, Alquan, when doing the slave trade, we first went to the Caribbean before we came to the United States.
You said the Indian and sold the what?
Huh? What?
You see that?
What is that? The Indian that sold Manhattan to the white man.
My grandfather. Did you just see that?
No, yeah, show that again.
The Indian that sold Manhattan to the white man, my grandfather.
Yo, Nolly,
do you understand that?
Okay.
Now,
he probably do got some Indian. He probably do got some Indian.
He probably do. He got some. No, he got a lot.
Where's his African at, though?
I'm about to ask Nollywood a question that Tyron asked a long time ago. Yo, Nollywood, why you Pan Africans love so much red bone pussy, man?
Red pussy. I never had a rainbow pussy, so I don't know about that. You asking the wrong person, Joe.
He does have a darker.
Hold on, let me come back in.
You talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, so I mean, if Caribbean,
I know them black Muslims, they love white folks. Why don't you ask those black Muslims?
Like Khalid Muhammad and Malcolm X.
Nah, they wasn't about that. They was true. But I'm talking about people like what's his name? Farrakhan and all that. He got white wives and all that shit.
Hold on. He just said that he got a little. No, he's a lot.
Did you had a drinking problem for a while or something? Well, it wasn't really. It just, Indians don't really get too along with the firewater, and Are you an Indian? Yes. Oh, really? Oh, I thought you were a black guy. Hey, you're Indian? Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, you gotta be kidding. What kind of Indian are you? Like Tonto Indian? Shinnecock Indian. Really? You're Shinnecock? Yes. His family was here when Columbus landed, huh? Is that right? Yes. So you are not a black man, you're an Indian. I'm an Indian. I got
See now, why? Think about it. Why would he separate black man and Indian?
They felt
That was Howard Stern. That was Howard Stern that did that.
Yeah, but why would he separate that? Why would he say, "I thought you was a black man"?
That's Howard Stern.
No, Alquan, listen. Why would he say, "I thought you was a black man"? And he co-signed it. He said, "No, I'm not a black man. I'm Indian."
No, he didn't say. He didn't say no. He didn't say no.
You know what I'm saying? But little did they know. I know you can answer it better than I could. Flavor Flav is a Native American too. I have Indian blood in me, and my family comes from the Shinnecock Reservation, eastern Long Island. And so does LL Cool J's family.
Uh-oh.
Go to black the black beats on my wall, put the properly for comedy.
How you feel about that, man?
Tyron, pause that right there. Pause that right there. There you go. Now what?
You
African.
But
so they full of shit too?
Hey, that's them. I can't speak for them.
Are they
I can't speak for them. Well, what's the name said that I thought you was a black man.
So Nollywood, let me ask you a question.
No, hold on. Go back and play what he said. He said, "I thought you were a black man," and he said, "No." He shook his head.
No, it don't mean a race
or
ethnicity.
My God!
It's a status.
Hold on.
No. We're not playing that game, Tyrone. We're not playing that game, Tyrone. You kept saying that Indians are black.
We are playing those games because
you just said Indians were black.
Tyrone, check it. I just answered this question earlier. That Elquan, Nollywood, and Tyron. Y'all don't remember when I said if you call my great grandmother a black woman, she's gonna take offense to it, and she prefer you call her colored, because you gotta understand that in the 1960s there was no such thing as our people calling themselves black. You could find Martin Luther King using the term black 1 or 2 times.
That's not true.
Always say
they use the N-word. N-word means black. The word Negro or nigga meant black.
He used the term Negro.
Negro means black, sir.
Ain't even 50 years old.
Negro means black.
No, the fuck it
doesn't. Oh my God! Oh my! Alquan, is these are your scholars, Alquan? These are your scholars?
Hold on. Everybody silence right quick.
These are your scholars?
Hold on.
Hold on. Everybody pause for 1 second.
Hold on. Pause.
Hold on. Now,
I'm about to play this shit.
Yeah, it's
going to blow Guy Nollywood mind right quick.
No, it's not. But hold on 1 second. Guy Nollywood. Because I already know no matter what comes out of there, he's going to be like, nah. But check it out. Your Afro think tank, he chickened out. Forecast, at least he came through.
Brown said he was Indian.
But he came with the same.
Yeah, he got an entire generation to call themselves.
But he chose to do the same rhetoric that he does on his show, and he want to change even when the evidence is presented to him. So you seem to be that way too.
Now I want to say something with that is that they showed a video about rappers. ODB was a crackhead. He was a drunk. And I'm not going to take his talent. I'm not taking away his talent as a hip hop artist. But this man, he said almost anything. This man was a crackhead. This man was a alcoholic. And if you heard Robin, if you heard Howard Stern, they was like, "You Indian? Were you Indian?" And like they couldn't even. They looking at him as an African man, And they looking at him that he's lost. They was like, well, you know, I thought you was a black man. And ODB was like shaking his head, no, I'm an Indian. So that's why I said you separated. Wait a minute, but if you're a black Indian, he never said, well, yeah, I'm a black man, but the original Indians were black. He didn't say that. So even Robin, who was a black woman, she's looking at him like, where you Indian at? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it's just what it is. Yeah, 12 years, what's up? This is, I'm just playing audio right now. So yeah, so that's what, so they using, how you going to use a crackhead or a drunk as your source? And then they play Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav is a sellout. He's a sellout. You know, Flavor Flav is a sellout. Nobody listen, nobody, you know, 1 minute he's all about fighting the power, and next minute, you know, he got Flavor of Love kissing on white women. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here.
The problem, that's the whole
No,
point.
that's not true. I'm more logical.
Hold on, that's
You
the point.
played Alquan. Listen to me.
Hold on, that's the whole point of this particular show, is to show that Pan Africans refuse to change.
No, I'm not. No, I'm willing to learn. Alquan.
No,
He
you're
showed
not.
the video. He showed the video with Howard Stern, and with the Howard Stern, he said, "I thought you was a black man." And
Howard Stern said that.
ODB shook his head. No, he said he was an Indian. So there's two different things. But y'all keep saying
It's
that y'all
not two
black.
different things, dumbass nigga. It's a
Okay.
status.
But check it out.
Oh, there's the status thing. Okay, gotcha.
It
Okay.
is.
Hold on,
It is.
So being a black man's a status?
Hold on, Guy Nollywood.
Yes.
Let's
That's so stupid. That's the most
Hold
dumbest
on.
shit I heard in my life.
Hold on,
Alquan.
Hold on 1 second. Guy Nollywood. Let's stick with what you just said. If that's the case, then explain the RZA and Flavor Flav and what they said, and what he said about LL Cool J.
That's them. I can't speak for them. I don't know. That's how they feel.
But they spoke for themselves.
They I don't know. I can't speak for them. They never said they were Pan-African either.
Since you can't speak for them, so what they said stands.
I guess so. If they want to claim Indian, they can claim Indian.
There you go.
Okay,
But what I'm saying, Alquan, what I'm saying too, because I'm only talking to Alquan. Alquan, what I'm saying, you heard the video. And what did Howard Stern say? He said, yo, I thought you was a black man.
That's why I said I give you that so we could dismiss that. Now we focus on other people now.
Okay.
Even though I really don't give it to you, but I'm just saying just to shut you up.
That's why you my brother, Alquan. I fuck with you, man.
But he knows I had a point. He knows I had a point. Like I said, logic, like I said, when you're dealing with intelligent people, look, here's the thing. And none of them guys on that panel, those Pretendian Negroes, they trying to have they thought they had an argument about something, and they're using dusty rappers as their source. You don't do that. Like I said, I said, look, I can't speak for them. I don't know I don't know what goes on, because 1 minute you're a black man, and the next minute you saying that you're not a black man, but you're an Indian. I don't get it. So also too, they into the Asian culture. They into the kung fu and all that stuff. So I don't know. They might think they're Asian.
You know, the rappers, they all got names like that.
So Nollywood, let me ask you a question.
Wait. My favorite is always Flavor Flav from Public Enemy. That's my favorite. Now, lyrics in the back of the energy. Keep the fast from the music and mechanic. To don't know anything about that. Makes me think about Indians. They got names like Red Cloud, Crazy Horse, Great Bear, Black Elk. Ooh. That kind of shit. Yeah, Indians, niggas, same thing.
Okay, now wait before you talk.
I'm 4 years old, honey. What? What did I get from the beginning of the monologue? Colored folks built this country. That's the truth. I see, Sadie doesn't get all agitated like this. But it's a little hard for me, partly because I'm a little darker than she is. And the darker you are, the harder it is.
And stuff like that, which I really didn't get. What's going on here? Let me fast forward this. I don't want to drag on. He's playing.
That just shows you don't know anything. He went to Africa. He went to Africa.
No, he didn't.
Yo,
he went to
actually, Nollywood. And
he went to London.
Look this up. I don't think Marcus Garvey's ever been to Africa.
He went to Africa, sir.
What year? What country?
His entire life
he never did.
Americas. I think he died in New York or some shit like that.
No, he died in London.
Yeah, in London.
But see, guy,
Marcus Garvey went to Ethiopia, sir.
He didn't go to Ethiopia.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He never stepped foot in Africa.
Okay.
His story is talking about his life.
Okay.
He can pull up a book and Negro with a hat.
Okay.
Hey, guy. See, man, you gotta accept the facts. I know it hurts, but I mean,
no, I'm telling you that.
Let me say something. I want to just show something real quick. Let me just play this video though. I'll play it.
Your fake scholars don't know anything. He gave us a whole rundown of this song, which no one really cares about.
Actually, people did care about it in his day. He did. That's why he came up with that. He stole the RBG flag from a Moor. And
Moors don't rock the RBG flag. So how are you gonna steal something when Moors represent they took the flag from Morocco?
Garvey was a Freemason. His father was a Freemason.
Wait a minute. That does Morocco flag. Am I wrong?
Quick on Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey, Queen of England?
No.
He didn't?
Nope.
You ever seen his uniform?
What about it?
What symbol?
That's a Knight of Columbus uniform. That's a Freemason outfit.
Oh my God.
Hold up, Teron, because he got a lot of shit on that and what he served. You know what I'm saying? They don't put those symbols on those uniforms for nothing. You see what I'm saying? You could look at Marcus Garvey uniform. You will see a pledges to the Queen of England. You will see a pledges to the Pope. You will see pledges to small hats. You will see all shit if you watch the symbols that not rock with that black, red, and green, or black, green, and yellow. I don't even know the colors of that bullshit. But he rolled red, white, and blue.
That's not true at all. That's not true.
That's not true.
Nope.
So you can't pull up, Elquan can't pull up pictures of Marcus Garvey.
First of all, Marcus Garvey you never seen Marcus Garvey rock no red, white, and blue. That's a lie. Now he could have went. Now again, we got to talk about the timeline. The flag was made in 1920, so don't pull up a picture before 1920. So yes, I did saw a picture where Marcus Garvey, the American flag was out. I forgot, but he didn't. That don't mean he represented it. It was just in there, just like you see any American flag, just like you see American flag in these public schools. That don't mean he supports it. And again, what was the timeline? Now they put up a picture before the RBG flag was even made. The flag was made in 1920. They put up a picture that Marcus Garvey was a bunch of, I think that's what it was. He was a bunch of people, and American flag was somewhere in the background somewhere. I mean, it's nonsense.
In the American streets with a red, white, and blue flag behind, he can pull that up.
Yeah, let me see that.
Let you see that?
Yeah.
Pull it up, Elquan. Fuck it.
Hotel Police Academy. What's good, King? Shout out to brother Simp Police Academy.
Because he in the streets with a bunch of crackers behind him. Matter of fact, I think he's sitting in the car with nothing but crackers.
Oh my God.
That nigga got money and moved straight out of Compton.
What's it say?
Marcus Garvey, Pan-African leader.
English heritage. Marcus Garvey, Pan-Africanist leader, lived and died here. English heritage.
I mean, the guy in Hollywood, when you
okay
hear all these things and you see the facts, can you explain to us why you just want to stick to what you thought was real?
Alquan, I have not. They have not showed anything that I was oppressed yet. I'm still waiting on hardcore. I'm still waiting on these evidence.
Yo,
Tyron.
Tyron
sees it more than enough.
Yo, Tyron, pull up Marcus Garvey March in America. I don't even know what to pull up, so I'm just pulling up that because I know
I see the American flag back there
with a U.S. flag behind them.
Yeah, that's a U.S. flag.
No green, black, and yellow,
right here.
Black and green, whatever the hell that shit is. Ain't none of that.
Right on the screen. It's on the screen right now.
Nah, I won't see the picture of him in the car with them crackers with that USA flag behind him. That's
with the Black Star Line picture.
And you can look at all the symbolism on his uniform, man. He even got that cross on him that the Catholics drop.
At timeline.com, it says in the decades to follow, several black activists and intellectuals would lead the fight for black immigration, often relying on the assistance of white supremacists and ardent segregationists eager to rid the country of black people during the early 20th century. Marcus Garvey, the charismatic black nationalist leader of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA, became the leading proponents of black immigration.
So let me ask you. So you know what? Fuck it.
Hold on.
Fuck it. Who's your hero? Who do you support in the indigenous movement?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
No, fuck that. Who do you? No. Who is your indigenous? Who is your indigenous leader?
Ain't no fuck that, bro. Ain't no fuck that.
Y'all don't have nobody. Y'all have nobody. Y'all have no land. You have no flag. You have no. You have nothing.
You don't have a. We do have American.
Show it.
I gotta say this. Hollywood, denying what is presented to you, that's not really having a live discussion and debate. You got to present your evidence. You know.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
No, Alquan. I want to see who's their people. Who's the people that they look up to in their indigenous, whatever that is.
Actually, that's unimportant. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean it's
not
not
important.
important?
Your own indigenous leaders is your own family, nigga.
Where's your history? Where's your history?
What you mean?
What you mean?
Tell me your indigenous history.
Okay, I'll tell you.
I just
Check
told
this out.
you, for
gonna
example,
love this.
Osceola. Fucking, you just asked me about it. That's the first intro that you asked me about was
And
tell
I'ma
me
tell
about
you-
Osceola. Tell me about John Horse.
My history.
Tell me about your ancestors, John Horse and Osceola. Was that not out your mouth? Hello?
No, I said about Billy Boatlegs.
No, but
Billy
didn't you just say
Bowlegs,
earlier? You said that
Osceola,
you
all
said
of
you
them
want to
were
stick to
fighting in slave rebellions, right? Helping them free niggas.
Okay, go ahead. You got it, Tyron. Go ahead.
So you just asked earlier that they were a part of slave rebellions. They freed a lot of slaves.
What?
Hello?
Okay, who was slaves? Who was enslaved?
Negroes, American Indians that were already enslaved by their own people.
So you talking about So Negroes Negro means black. So you talking about
Negro means black Indian? I just got done showing you a clip
so
that it means
he freed his
shit.
people. He freed his people. Am I right?
Nigga, if you're a part of those people that were in those counties, yeah, those are his people.
And also,
there were no Bantus here.
When you said earlier that it was probably about 5-10 minutes ago, you said you want to deal with you said you can't get past.
Can you show me Billy Boatlegs? How would Billy Boatlegs look?
He's a black American.
Okay, no, I need you to pull him up.
I need you to pull him up.
Pull him up.
I am.
It's like asking to pull up a picture of Shaka Zulu.
I want to see Billy Boatlegs. I want to see how he look. Is that Billy Boatlegs?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
What's so funny?
What's funny is the fact that you actually
pulled
it up.
Oh shit!
That's what's funny.
Is that him?
Yes. Billy Bowlegs III, and he will be classified as a Negro. It says right here, as an adult, he renamed himself after Billy Bowlegs, Olatomiko, the prominent Seminole chief during the Seminole Wars. A black Indian, Bowlegs became the elder in the tribe. He learned and taught much of his history. Bowlegs befriended James Maury and Minnie Moore Wilson, who moved to Florida in the early 1800s. They became advocates for the Seminole. The couple described him in their book, The Seminole of Florida, in 1896. So what are you talking about? You just said he's black.
Oh God. Jesus.
Hello. It says up here at the top. Billy Bowlegs. Pull up my screen, Alquan. Says Billy Bowlegs III, Billy Furrell. Kofhapke was a Seminole elder who was also what? What?
So,
Can you read
he's African American?
Now, I know, but Tyron,
wait a minute. Is this African American?
You know where he's about to go now.
Well, try and
so wait a minute. Wait. Go show that again. Down. Show that again. No, I need you to read that because I can't see it from here.
Seminole elder who was also said African American descent.
So he's African. So he got some
historian in Florida.
No,
hold on. So is he mixed? Or is he was enslaved by the Seminoles?
Hell no. Hold on.
See now that's when we got to get technical now.
Correctness. He using political correctness as his grip.
Hell no. Because I want to show the chat something as well. Read what you just read again.
He said Billy Bowlegs III was a Seminole elder who was also of African American descent.
Pause right there. Hold on. Because this how them devils get down. Check these crackers out. They're gonna say what he is. Now say that again.
Seminole And Seminole ain't a real tribe. It's a Muskogee Confederacy spinoff.
Read what you just read again.
Billy Bowlegs the third was a Seminole elder who was also African.
Hold on. Stop right there. Pause. He was a what?
Seminole elder.
All right. That's what he was. Now keep reading.
Who was also of African American descent.
Stop right there. Who was also, meaning called by somebody else. Now read what you read.
Alleging that his ethnicity.
Exactly. So they said what he was, and then they say he was also.
So African American trying to claim that niggas is mixed with African. And this what fucking Psycho tried to do to me earlier. He tried to skim over what a Seminole or a Muskogee was. Now let's go to Wikipedia. That article Psycho tried to pull. That Fugazi switch of the hand shit. Hold on, wait a minute. This is what this nigga tried to do. The Seminoles are of Native American people who developed Florida in the 18th century. Today they live in Oklahoma and Florida. The compromise 3 federally recognized tribes: the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, the Seminole Tribe of Florida.
You know, this is about Tyron. I'm asking you, how come you never asked Tyron to show you a tree of his bloodline linking him to Africa? And if
he said we don't believe. Wait a minute, guy. Hold on, wait. Before you in there, this is the father of science. This your Massachusetts in science, Robert Boyle. So you said we don't believe in science, but it's a white man's science, not the African science.
Show me the Indian science. Then show me the Indian science.
Show me African science.
No, show me the indigenous science.
Hold on, Tyron, because we letting them off the hook. I need Nollywood to answer this question. I need him to answer this question. You hear me? Nollywood, you never asked Tyron to show you a bloodline of his tree linking him to Africa.
I don't know. I don't need to.
Hold on. Why such a bias? Why does he have to prove a tree linking him to America, but he don't have to prove a tree linking him to Africa? Should hold both to the same accord?
Of course.
Then why don't he need a tree linking him to Africa?
No. I never said that he needed. I said I want him to send me the link that he's from this land.
America. Well, I'm gonna shut up.
I can see you a link of the father of DNA.
Hold up, Tyron.
That's the father of DNA.
Hold up, Tyron. We need him to answer this question. I don't want to give him time to think. So why does he not need a tree linking him to Africa? Nollywood.
No, I'm going by what he told me. He said that he's from this land.
Now listen, I'm going by what you told me. You told me he's from Africa.
I never said that.
But you're clowning him for saying that you asking him to prove that he is from this land.
Yes.
But I've never heard you ask for proof that we are from Africa. You only tell us to present evidence that we are not from Africa.
I'm not going to see, but the thing is, I'm not going to tell somebody who they are. I'm not doing that. I'm just want to know that.
Like, do you have, if I was to ask you on your stance of Pan-Africanism to present me evidence that we as Black Americans should roll with Pan-Africanism, would you have that evidence?
Yes.
That undoubtedly prove that we come from Africa.
Yes.
What is that evidence?
It's there's evidence. Well, okay, you got places like African Town and in Georgia. You got places like Little Africa in South Carolina.
Do you have
there's another thing called Congo Square. Hold on. Let me finish.
Does Georgia have a Chinatown?
Hold on, let me finish. You asked me a question.
Is there a Chinatown in New York?
Yeah, I don't see Black people there.
No,
I don't see your people there.
Listen to what I'm saying. Is there a Chinatown in New York?
And yeah.
Okay, but you just said there's Africa Town in Africa. So since
we're not talking about Chinatown.
Right?
You asked me a question.
Hold on, wait. With your pseudo logic, you got Africa, Ohio.
So you trying to make it seem that there's no. See, this is what I'm saying. Like all this goofy shit, man. Y'all doing, man.
What makes Africa Town?
You just trying to make the argument a landmark.
You acting like Black people didn't know where they came from.
Nah, listen to what I'm
You
asking.
try to make it seem like black people. You try to make it seem like there was no African people in this country claiming who they are. You just say, "Oh, they was confused. They was really Indians." No, they not. No, they was not.
All right,
There's a book called Black Slaves and Red Masters. Y'all need to get that book.
Wait a minute. Was Africa, Ohio founded by black people?
Oh my God, y'all give white people too much credit.
No, you trying to say Congo? Wait a minute.
Yo, shout out to Forecast Radio.
After he slaughtered off and killed
hold
on 1 second. You guys give the white man too much credit because you said he took so many people from Africa all the way to the Americas and everywhere else. That's how black people got on.
No, I never said that either, sir. But go ahead.
The one-shot pistol.
I never said that either, Alquan. See, Alquan, I know you kind of like you kind of mix the truth with the lies sometimes, Alquan.
So Alquan, they saying that the cracker left Europe, went all the way to America, slaughtered off the Indians and killed the rest of them by disease, then went all the way to Africa, won wars over there, took 100 million niggas, brought them back to America, and then gave us culture. Like,
and that's out of Stokely Carmichael's mouth.
And we supposed to be the
ones.
Stokely
Carmichael came up with that number over 100 million.
I mean, let me ask Truth Patrol. Can you trace back? Can you trace back your lineage?
Yes, I can trace back my
lineage. We can.
Okay,
we
can you show that? Can you show that evidence?
Castle Boo Boo.
Can I what?
So what was your native? Do you know your native language?
Who you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Yes.
Yes, I do.
What was your native language?
Apparently, my great-great-grandparents spoke broken French.
There you go. There you go. You don't know.
Yes, I just told you.
They spoke Creole.
They spoke broken. So you said they spoke broken English?
Yes, they spoke Creole, just like the Gala and Geechee. They speak broken English, do they not?
Hey, Hardcore. Hey, because I don't know why Truthful Troll like can laugh at anybody beliefs, but or Tyron, he been running this whole time.
Yo, talk to me, nigga. Since you want to say that.
Well, the last time I left you was talking.
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Brother Forecast. He came to the brothers' rescue. Give a big shout out to Forecast. He pretty much, I held it down, and Forecast just finished these guys off, man. It was just a clean sweep with these bozos, man. So I want to give a good, powerful shout out to Brother Forecast Radio.
About some damn flat earth stuff and you laughing at somebody else. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Last time I left talking to you, you and Hardcore was arguing.
And it's so funny because once Forecast Radio came on, them dudes got really nervous. Them dudes got really, really nervous. So yeah, Forecast, he handled that very well. Forecast just so smooth with it. A lot of people can be smooth and still be kicking that knowledge, and I just try to laugh my way out of it because I just know that the whole shit this whole conversation was a fucking joke. But Forecast, he pretty much finished the job, man. Shout out to him.
I want to hear about that flat earth.
Hollywood, my guy.
I don't know what you're talking
Forecast.
about.
Let's have a one-on-one, like 2
Hey, Forecast, is you his tag team partner today?
No, I'm not like you and Hardcore. I won't do nothing like that because Hardcore made the show trying to criticize me. I had to go do some stuff and came back, so I'm back.
So I hear you was over there defending small hats. What's this all about?
Bro, you scared to say who they are, so I don't want to hear nothing about that. The problem is, y'all
Jewish people? I just said it.
The problem is, y'all want to defend every other group of white people on here, and that's my issue that I got with y'all. Like,
when did we defend
we defending white people, bro? Didn't Alquan just smoked you on JFK?
So where did Cujo Lewis come from? Was he? Cujo Lewis, was he Native Indian?
Hold on, guys. So Tyron, you believe JFK loved black people too?
Nobody ever said
he married a black woman.
Oh my God!
Wow,
he married a half black woman. Did he not?
Agree with that damn shit, Truthful Troll?
What you said?
You agree with that? What him and Harpo was saying?
her ass was half black. She was passing.
Oh,
just like J.
God.
Edgar
So she was
Hoover.
black. So they black. You
Yeah, she was.
Was they the real Israelites? Truthful troll.
This dude is stupid.
Nobody said that they're Israelites.
Well, he is. Truthful troll was saying that. That's what he's saying. That's why he. That's why I don't know why he laughing at anybody's opinion.
Well, Forecast, are you a Hebrew Israelite? Forecast, do you believe?
Yo, Forecast is destroying these guys, man. Boy, he came with gun blazing, boy. I was trying to hold it down, boy. From Forecast, let me go save my brother, man. My brother, he's holding it down. Let me go save my brother, man. He's destroying these guys. He's destroying them. Wow.
I don't believe that. He believes that, but y'all scared to question him on that.
Well, Forecast, your African people. Hold on, Forecast. What's so funny? Wait a minute. My God, you brought up Israelites. Then how come your precious Africans like the? How come your precious Africans like the Limba people and all those groups of Africans all over that continent claim to be Israelites?
I mean, because they colonized just like all
They're
of
not
us,
colonized by Jews, though.
Hold on.
They said that their historical, their historic culture is Israelite.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with that.
Israelite shit.
So those Africans that call themselves Israelite, Truth Patrol, those your people?
No, they're not our people.
So
those are your people. We talking about your people.
So they're not Israelites.
How are y'all? Y'all not educated on your
So Truth Patrol, are you part French? Are you part French? Truth Patrol.
Let me get at him right quick. This is easy work, man. This is easy work.
Truth Patrol, are you part French?
What you said?
Are you part French?
No, I'm not part French.
But you said they spoke broken. They spoke half English and part French.
Are you part black?
Just like the Gullah Geechee spoke broken English.
There you go. There you go. Here we go. See?
Let me get out.
Gullah Geechee, they're Gwale Ogeechee Indians. They're Muskogean.
Don't try to save him. Let Truth Patrol come in.
Go ahead. I want to hear Truth Patrol. I'm gonna fuck with him now. I already, Tyrone handled you. I'm gonna fuck with Truth Patrol.
Handle me, bro. You got slaughtered.
Yo, chill. This shit is easy work.
Yeah, watch this. Go ahead for Truth Patrol.
Hold on. I won't go with Forecast first. Now, what you said, Forecast?
No, he was asking me about some Israelites because they believe.
I never mentioned Israelite.
Oh, you don't think you're an Israelite?
I never said nothing about an Israelite.
I'm asking you, do you think you're an Israelite?
I never said nothing about an Israelite.
And then I know you're still not saying that because I'm asking you a question and you're still avoiding the question.
Do you think you're an Israelite?
Nope, I do not.
So why are you asking me about Israelites?
Because he asked me about Israelites.
We talking about Indians.
I know, and I'm trying, and I was saying because he was trying to help you. Because I'm like, why are you laughing at somebody when you think people, even though you're, because the Most High get on you for not trying to stand up for that saying you're an Israelite.
You
so
said
I don't know why.
You said
I don't know why you're
Israelite. Why
right
you talking about the Most High?
Big H and Juice, you can get on the panel and debate.
Hold on, yo, Tyron, chill. Just chill.
No, because he's asking.
Why you bringing up the Most High? You don't rock with the Bible, man.
I know.
Why you keep using the word Indian?
No, let me show you. Because
I want to know why y'all keep using the word Indian.
Hold on, God, because he got to step up his trolling a little bit. Because he asking me.
Nah, you asking me about Israelites in the Bible.
Because you think that they're your people. That's my point.
Go ahead.
I never said nothing about nobody being my people, man. So what you talking about?
So who's your people?
That's why I'm asking you the question, and you won't answer that. And why not?
I answered the question. Why is that important?
So are they? I missed the question. I missed the answer.
What merit does that have with the discussion we have in here on this panel?
Why would he ask me about some Israelites if I'm not an Israelite at all? Then what merit would?
Why you bringing up the Bible?
Tyron, what merit does that question have on me? Then
yo, nah. You talking to me, man? You talking to me?
No, well,
you brought up Israelites.
Yeah. I know because you believe that, right? Or no? You don't. Don't be scared or to stand on whatever you believe, said? Bro. You believe that, right? Because those are your people or no? The Israelites are your people or no? Yes or no?
Do I believe that they're my people or real people?
Your people. Your people.
I believe that. Yes, the Israelites are my people.
So the Israelites in Africa are your people?
Wow.
No, they're not.
They're not the real Israelites.
Wait a minute.
The real Israelites will be people that some would consider black Indians.
Oh my
they
God!
was not scattered to all corners of the earth. So what you
What you
saying is
said?
a damn. So by your lot, they was not scattered to all
All this pseudo shit, man.
Yeah, my people are scattered.
So they would be in Africa, right? So that would make
So
African
they
Israelites.
spoke broken English too.
No, that wouldn't make Africans Israelites.
They spoke broken English too.
There are people
Yes, they
in
did.
Africa and different. There are people in African tribes that are Israelites. No? Or yes or no?
Okay, and what? And
Are
okay,
they
let me
your
ask
people?
you something. Let me
shit.
hold on. I'm about to hold you to the. Hold on.
Yo, we had these dudes against the ropes, man. We had these dudes against the ropes on their own fucking panel, B, on their own show. They come on talking about straighten out Pan Africa. We straighten these F.B.A. clowns out. Like I said, when you dealing with educated African people, man, you gotta be prepared. You messing with real scholars, man. You messing with people that know their stuff. You know, but we made it. We definitely made a clown out of these guys, man. Oh my God, this shit is too funny.
His own language.
You sound right. So listen, hold up, listen.
No, this is your logic. This is your.
Did y'all play the banjee? Did y'all play the banjee too?
Listen, I'm about to answer your question in the simplest way I could answer it, right? And you about to feel real fucking stupid. You just said that are the Africans my people, since there's people that call themselves Israelites, right? So let me ask you something. Do the small hats call themselves Jews?
Yes, they do.
Right.
Not you. I want Forecast to answer this. Why don't you? Why you not? Hold on, listen. Why you not asking me if I consider the small hats to be my people?
Well, I mean,
they call themselves Jews, right?
Well, Esau is your brother, so they are your people. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't want to go down that route, but I didn't want to go to. So no, I never asked you about this because y'all talking about Africans though.
Hold on,
y'all talking about Africans.
We talking about Israelites,
and this is a whole different
hold
conversation.
up. You brought up.
If you want to go down a different conversation, you can get cut that way too.
Listen, I can't let you get away with that because to an ignorant mind, that shit sounds smart. But Edomites are the children of Esau. The Israelites would be the children of Jacob. You asked me about Israelites. So since I believe my people are the
now see this is where their whole argument goes down the drain. When you start putting religion and the Pretendianism and F.B.A. all in one category, the whole argument goes down the drain. It goes down the drain. Anything they say at this point, it means nothing. Now they just rambling at this point. Forecast Radio got these guys on the run. I didn't know how Forecast had a problem with this clown that he's beefing, he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? So there's all of this guy. When Forecast came, see this guy, he wasn't intimidated with me, but when Forecast came on there, his whole persona changed. Like he just like, yo, why are you, you know, like he got really defensive. And Forecast wanted that. He spanked that ass though. You know what I mean? So Forecast got these dudes on the run, man. I'm telling you. Like he destroyed all of them.
Children of Jacob. You can't bring up Edomites to me. You
gotta
hold on, listen.
Yeah, but you part Edomite though, sir. You speak broken English.
Check it.
You can't go to a different argument. Every time you go to a different argument, it's gonna be worse, bro.
Which would be an Israelite. Why you not asking me if the small hats are my people?
Well,
they are your people. They're part of your people, right?
Right. We know they're your people, right? Because they're your brother, right?
So you consider
Marco disagree with you. Hold on. But they are your brother.
You consider the small hats to be real Jews?
Well, they're white people. They're Esau. I'm saying they're Esau.
So you don't consider them to be real Jews?
I'm saying they're your people. They're your brother.
What is a Jew?
Listen to what I'm saying. You don't consider the small hats to be real Jews since you just called them Esau, right?
No, I don't believe in none of that. You know what I'm saying? But
I would just call them Edomites. I
know that's your logic.
I never said none of this. I'm only repeating what you're telling me. I didn't say nothing about the Bible. You brought up all of these terms. You just said that the small hats are Edomites. I never mentioned Edomites. So since you assuming that the small hats are Edomites, you gotta assume that they're not real Jews, right? So why should I have to assume
Oh
that
yeah,
those
I'm
who call
going by your
themselves
logic. They're
Israelites?
not
Hold
real
on,
Jews. I agree with that.
Hold
I'm
up,
going by your
listen.
logic. They're
If
not.
you
No.
hold on, check it. If you don't consider the small hats to be real Jews,
That's
because
why
you
we're
just
talking
called them
about your
Edomites,
brothers, the
why should I
African
hold on?
Israelites,
Why should I
your
have to
brothers,
assume that those who
the
call
African
themselves
Israelites
Israelites
who
in
are
Africa
your
are real
brothers.
Israelites? Don't it work both ways, man?
Okay, so you're saying they're not then. That's so you're telling me that they're not.
You telling me that
The
small
people
hats ain't real Jews?
No, I don't believe in none of it. So I don't know who is who.
But you brought it all up.
Okay,
You
so
brought up Edomites. You brought up Australites. You brought up the Most High. You brought up the Bible.
Forecast. What religion did your parents raise you up in?
Why they are Christians.
Your grandparents and your parents, what religion did they raise you up in?
Yeah, I disagree with their religion though.
You come from a line.
I don't care if you disagree with it. What religion were you raised up in?
Hold up, Tyron. Hold on, Tyron.
Go ahead.
If your family believe that they Christian and you disagree with it, wouldn't that make you the dumbass of your family? Like, wouldn't they consider you the stupid motherfucker?
No, because if everybody in your family believe they African and you don't believe that, would they make you the dumbass in your family?
I never said what my family believe.
No, that's a hypothetical
You just said
question.
that your family believe they're Christians,
right?
And you the only one believing that they African.
Who said I was the only one? I said my parents. I don't believe in that. No, like it was just that make it true because my parents.
So you ran astray from what you come
from. Is Christianity true because my parents believe it, bro?
Right.
No,
that's like saying that's like saying a grandma said they were Indian. They believe they ran with that shit.
Yo, Forecast. Shout out to Forecast, man. Forecast Radio, man. Shout out to him, man. He got these guys on the run. You know me, I got to put my 2 cents in it.
Believe the white man when he told you African with a DNA kit.
No, my ancestor said I was African.
Your ancestor, which one? Name them. Name which
Cujo
ancestor
Lewis.
said that
Cujo
you was
Lewis.
African.
Cujo Lewis.
Looks like Forecast
Cujo
came
Lewis
back to
not
change
your
the topic,
ancestor.
He said Cujo Lewis is not my ancestor. Malcolm X said it. Malcolm X said that we came from Africa. Dr. King said that we came from Africa. Those are my ancestors too, but I guess according to this wannabe Indian who only got 1% native Indian blood and who got, let me say it again, who only got 1%, because this guy was smart enough, Tyron was smart enough to get his DNA. Now before, he was against it. Now if somehow he decided to go get his DNA and find out he only got 1%, barely 1% of native Indian in it. So you take that 1% and you're going to claim a whole tribe. Wow, unbelievable.
Let's see that genealogy.
He's not an ancestor?
Cujo Lewis is your ancestor.
Cujo Lewis not an ancestor?
Did you come from Alabama?
My family came from Alabama.
So how is Cujo Lewis your ancestor? Why weren't you
oh
on that?
my
Why
God.
weren't you on that?
He was one of the founders of African Town.
Wait a minute. If Cujo Lewis your ancestor,
I can't
wait
deal
a
with
minute.
it.
Wait, hold up. Yo,
Tyron, hold on. Let me ask Nollywood a question.
Let's gain clarity here. Let's gain clarity here.
Nollywood, why did they name it African Town?
Because our people know they came from Africa.
Africa
well, I mean,
is
I'm
Tunisia.
sorry. My people, because I know you don't consider yourself African. I understand that.
They didn't call it Congo.
What was Africa called in the 1500s?
Oh my God! You tell me what they call it.
What was the Africans' name for Africa in the 1500s? What was the Africans?
You tell me. You tell me.
Hold up.
No, you tell me.
You were African?
Hold on.
Because according
this is stupid.
Wait. Don't let me move on.
Who said that y'all was indigenous?
Hold on, Tyron. We're gonna roll like this. This how we gonna roll. In what language in Africa does they have, like, what language in Africa? What people in Africa call Africa in their native language?
That's a stupid ass question.
No,
that's like me saying who came up with that word indigenous?
What you mean? You saying y'all Pan-African?
No. Who came up with the word indigenous?
Which one is it, bro?
No. Who came up with the word indigenous?
Who came up with Africa? Arabs.
avoidance is not proving your case, Guy in Hollywood.
No, I'm not. No, I mean, I'm just throwing. It's like a boomerang. It's called a boomerang effect.
Wait.
Who came up with the word indigenous?
Yo, Tyron, this is what we're gonna do since they don't want to answer that. I'm gonna
same one that came up with the King James version of
Africa.
Hold on.
That's a old ancient word, man.
Because we can give you hold on, wait. We can give you specific names.
Now at this point, these pretendians, Negropeans, they just rambling. They ask silly questions that they sound like they already know the answer to. Or they just asking silly questions. So I just do a boomerang effect. Okay, you want to play those games? Let's turn it around. Who came up with the word indigenous? Where did that word come from? Who came to that? Who started that word? So if you're gonna ask silly questions, I can turn around and ask the same silly questions. But I know they couldn't answer that question. They couldn't answer it.
What indigenous tribes in America called America.
Before we do that, right?
I don't understand why y'all keep calling yourself Americans.
No, hold on. Let them have a hard tag. Let them.
Because America came from the land.
Yo, Tyron, chill, right?
Oh God.
We do that, we're gonna check the temperature on Mr. Forecast since he won't talk all this reckless shit, right? So where, since you niggas is Pan-Africans, I mean you brothers, where can we go in Africa and this Pan-Africanism be reciprocated? What country in Africa practices this oneness of
There's a Pan-African
people?
There's a Pan-African parliament in South Africa, sir.
No, what country?
South Africa.
My God.
So there's a Pan-African parliament in South Africa, yet they don't see unified.
And they didn't even know that. They talk all that stupidness, but they didn't even know that. See? They didn't even know that.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all just rambling.
Truthful, don't let them run. So you said that it's a Pan-Africans in South Africa.
Oh
okay,
my
if
God.
that's the case, how come South Africans are running Nigerians about
y'all
their
have
country?
no history.
Wait, if that's so Pan-African, hold on. If Pan-Africanism is reciprocated within Africa, how come you have South Africans running out Nigerians out their country?
You hear this forecast? You hear this? You hear this forecast?
A such thing as Pan-Africanism within Africa. How come Africans don't practice what they preach and reciprocate Pan-Africanism towards their own African neighbors? Why are Nigerians and Ghanaians ran up out of Ethiopia and Somalia? And
that's
Kenya?
Dan Calloway talking
This
points.
is not Dan Calloway talking.
And also too, Tyrone, you've been listening to that LGBT. You've been listening to that fucking lesbian bitch, that full righteous bitch that you've been listening to. You've been listening to that cunt bitch.
You call her a bitch? Are you
Fuck
gonna
her?
be
Yeah,
a bitch
she's a cunt.
now and talk shit about a woman that's not here to defend herself?
Fuck her. Fuck her.
How you gonna call a woman a bitch if she not here to defend herself?
Bring her, but bring her on then. Bring on.
Oh, she'll come on next time. I'll let her know that you had some words for
her.
Yeah.
Yo,
okay, we'll set up that debate. But
she's she's a dyke, right? You know she's a dyke. She's part of the LGBTQ, right?
Before
you know she's part of the LGBTQ, right?
You're not answering the question. Is Pan-Africanism reciprocated amongst Africans? Do they practice what they preach in Africa? Because I can tell you that they don't. I could give you Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah is alleged to be a Pan-African, but he's dancing and skinning and grinning with the queen, and he married a white Egyptian.
Yeah, I will answer.
He's not a Pan-African, and also
I'll let my brother Forecast answer that.
John Henry Clark came over there to see him in Ghana.
Let Forecast answer that.
All right,
so he got nerve.
Yeah, like I said, I actually agree with y'all. I don't think that is practiced enough that like it should be. You know what I'm saying?
No, you said practice enough. Is it
practice? I can name people. I can name people that did it. Oh, are y'all going like? Are you going? whatever.
It's
You know what I'm
2 on
saying?
2.
Because I think
Alcorn ain't
it's
much,
definitely
man.
wrong. You know what I'm saying, for all of that going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree, and I do think that is issues going on with like. But that's why I try to focus on Black people in America, because I don't think that what y'all saying is like true. Because like
So
what
why
I'm
would you
talking
focus
about.
on Black people in America with Pan-Africanism if we're not in Africa? We're all in America. Why can't we be
No. That's
Pan-Indian?
why. That's why me. That's why me and
No.
Hardcore don't have that issue no more. Cause like
Forecast. Why are y'all so against Pan-Indianism? Why can't
What
y'all
is
be on board with
Pan-Indianism?
Pan-Indianism?
What is
Y'all got a choice.
Pan-Indianism?
Pan-Indianism. They said Pan-Indianism. Oh my God. Oh, that's a new one. That is a new one.
Damn, are you a damn Indian, bro? What are you?
Yeah, we are American Indians. Why haven't you tried
Okay, time
Pan-Indianism?
out. Okay, so why am I against it? Why would I say that? Okay, so would you say the Chinese-looking Indians are your people too?
I never said anything about Chinese. Chinese people are not our people. I'm talking about.
Are they Indians?
Negro, can you listen to me right quick?
They're not.
Can you hear me right quick? Can you hear me right quick?
They're not. They wasn't
here. Can you hear me right quick? Mongoloids are not Indians.
Wow, how could you say that? They're your brothers.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Those are
me?
your brothers.
Mic check. Mongol-style Native Americans are not Indians, and they do not wish to be called Indians. They wish to be called natives. Native and Indian
So
ain't
you're
the
not a
same
native?
thing.
You're not a native?
Right, ain't that what you're saying?
A
You are
Native American. Stop right there.
Are you a
Native
Native
American?
Okay, Tyron, are
Do
you a Native American?
You want to hear the breakdown?
Tyron, are you a Native American? Are you a Native American?
I'm American Indian.
So
what is American Indian?
We're not foreigners. We are real
Nigga,
Americans.
do you not? You want to know the difference
So
between
how come?
American
So okay, hold
Indian?
on. Time out.
You keep
So
asking
if
me
y'all
questions and you
own
don't
this
want to hear
land, so
it.
why the white man control this land?
Why does the white man control Africa?
Pause one second. Here's the problem, though.
Yeah,
the whole focus of the show was setting the Pan-African straight, not us. So
But Alquan, I just want to know, since it's your Alquan, listen to me, brother. My question I want to know, because y'all keep saying this is your land, right? Okay, fine. I give y'all that. Y'all, this is your land. So how come y'all not controlling it?
That's irrelevant.
I gave you an example, Chief.
I'm asking Alquan, man.
Are Africans in control of Africa?
So you moving the goalposts. That's not the question I asked.
But pause one second, though. See, we're supposed to be putting, now the forecast is back. We got to put the Pan-Africans to the test.
Put it on me. Yeah, ask me a question.
Now, again, since Guy Nollywood is here, how come the Caribbean, maybe we can get him the answer, how come the Caribbean is...
No, you go right back to him when you say, I'm here.
Man, look at God.
I'm saying, focus it on me, bro.
Yo, Alquan.
We're not doing that.
Yo, Alquan. Yeah, I'm out to go, man. But yo, this was fun. No, bro, I gotta get up in the morning, man. Come on.
Now, I've been on there debating these guys. Now I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I had to go. I have to work. Maybe these guys don't have a job. They can sit up there. You know, I know Forecast, he works, but his Forecast didn't stay on there too long either. But Forecast held it down, man. I appreciate him, man. I really do.
At least I got a job.
Yeah, I got a job.
Yo, we gotta do this again, yo.
Hollywood, it was good.
Yo, Forecast. Yo, I like fucking with y'all brothers, man. Y'all cool with me. Y'all okay with me.
Forecast hanging now.
Forecast, man. Hold it down for me, brother.
The show is for me, and y'all done. When I left, y'all was debating each other when I left. That's why I came back. I don't know what y'all was talking about because I had to do some other stuff. But
we know you don't know shit, man. We know you don't know shit.
Yeah, I know.
But I want to play that real quick. I want to play one more video before I head out of here. I want to play one more video. This was kind of let me see. Let me listen to this shit real quick. I'm gonna play something. Oh no, this is something else. Let me remove this. I think I've got enough of that. It's foolishness. So this is what Tyrone, and he actually had a conversation with Tariq Nasheed, the founder of F.B.A.ism, and he had a problem with his leader. Tyron had a problem with his leader, Tariq Nasheed, aka Hustler. So let's listen to that for a little bit. I thought that was a little interesting.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there upset because you can't get anything successfully popping, sir. And all of your plebiscite battles.
Guess what my show.
Now, you know how Tariq Nasheed called non-Black Americans tethers? Well, he called his own people plethers. That's the new word. That's the word that he called F.B.As plethers. This is Tariq Nasheed calling Black Americans plethers. African people who non-F.B.A, anybody that's non-F.B.A Black, if they're Black, if they're not F.B.A, they're tethers. And if you're F.B.A, you are what you consider a plether. So he calls Tyrone a plether. This is coming from Tariq Nasheed. Wow.
Your plebiscite battle
plebiscite battle
falls on deaf ears. Women don't even want to hear that shit. That's why
it's called the Mound House, and I have my.
Oh God.
I gotta go back.
White slaves, they don't want to talk about that shit, but they trying to negate the fact that white people were enslaving each other and trying to make it seem that slave means African.
Did he put it on his channel? Did he post it last night?
Oh, yeah, this is one of them right here.
Yeah, he put it on his channel. Both the interviews I had with him.
Oh, let's listen to it. Damn, let's listen to it.
All right, here we go.
And you're sitting there upset because you can't get anything successfully popping, sir. And all of your plebiscite battles.
Guess what?
He said, "Yo, Tariq Nasheed is stupid." He said, "Are you a pleather babbling?" He called this dude a pleather. A pleather. Wow.
Guess what my show.
Your plebiscite babbling.
Your plebiscite babbling. They're coming from their leader. This is coming from their leader. Their own leader is dissing these F.B.As. The leader of F.B.A is dissing his followers. Wow, unbelievable.
Falls on deaf ears. Women don't even want to hear that shit. That's
wow.
why
it's called the Mound House, and I have my.
Oh God.
Yo, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Wow.
You don't have no Mound House, nothing, sir. Where's the Mound House?
Oh, I actually have it ready.
Where's the what's the website for the Mound House?
There is no website already.
Wow. You're leaving yourself open, Tyron.
Have the artifact on my Instagram.
God. It's never a website, guys. Whenever these Negroes, whenever you say what you got, man, I got something. I got this, man. I got vibranium and I got artifacts. What's your website? Well, the website ain't ready right now.
Tariq Nasheed is eating these guys alive, man. Damn. He said vibranium. He said vibranium. I got vibranium. Oh my God, that is too funny. That is too funny. Let me play that back.
Uh-oh.
Stayed on for a while too.
Man, I'll be trying to catch his ass too, but I'll be falling asleep, bro. Your ass must have been up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, huh?
White slaves, they don't want to talk about that shit, but they trying to negate the fact that white people.
And you could tell Tyron was really pissed off. You could tell he was pissed off that his leader like called him a plether and dissing him and basically made a fool out of him. Wow.
Were enslaving each other and trying to make it seem that slave means African.
Did he put it on his channel? Did he post it last night?
Oh, yeah, this is one of them right here.
Yeah, he put it on his channel. Both the interviews I had with him.
Oh, let's listen to it. Damn, let's listen to it.
All right, here we go.
And you're sitting there upset because you can't get anything successfully popping, sir. And all of your plebiscite babbling.
Guess what?
Your plebiscite babbling falls on deaf ears. Women don't even want to hear that shit. That's why
it's called the Mound House, and I have my.
Oh God. You don't have no Mound House, nothing, sir. Where's the Mound House?
He said.
Oh, I actually have it ready.
Where's the what's the website for the Mound House?
There is no website. I already have the artifact on my Instagram.
God. It's never a website, guys. Whenever these Negroes, whenever you say what you got, man, I got something. I got this, man. I got vibranium.
You got vibranium.
That's your website. Well, the website ain't ready right now.
Right, like morons.
Yes, because when I roll out, it's gonna change the game. So I've been working on it. Black community.
The next time you go up there, you should say, hey.
Yo, Tyrone was pissed. You could tell Tyrone was so pissed, boy. He was so pissed. Oh my God, he was so pissed. I could tell he's getting dissed by your leader. I can imagine. Wow.
Did he not put out a crap quality documentary with niggas swinging samurai swords and doing capoeira and didn't actually do the research on Aboriginal history? Capoeira is limited to Latin countries. Up here we have our own martial arts style, just like Asian slide thing.
Yeah, and remember he had those 2 females on there.
Little hoes. Complaining about the builders because these dudes are very dangerous. Cats like this, our services and kids are being educated. We're doing things. When you have black men who are building and doing actual things that you can see and touch and go to and enjoy, and then you have these little dusty plebiscite babbling bitch asses sitting in the wings, whining and hating. That has to be, there has to be a reprimand for that. There has to be a reprimand. We got to stop having little bummy Negroes in the community sitting around like little hoes, complaining about the builders because these dudes are very dangerous. Cats like this, you know, we know that he's an insignificant hater, but cats like this are
dangerous to his hustling.
It is. And the thing is, this Negro, he's a wannabe Asian. And he's doing site babbling.
He called Tyron a wannabe Asian. He called Tyrone a wannabe Asian. This is coming from his leader. This is his leader. This F.B.A. leader, this is coming from him. Calling him a bum ass dude. I mean, dissing him hard. Dissing him. Wow. Wow. He said he thinks he's an Asian.
And very jealous because nobody respects him. And he has an old nigga name. All right, now Tyron, now wrap this up because I don't really want to.
He said he has an old nigga name. Oh shit. Yo, I think Tyrone was pissed, boy.
Engage with Dusty Jealous Negro.
Damn, Dusty Jealous. Wow.
Now wrap it up, Tyron.
Tyron.
Right. We're gonna get
old nigga name.
Who's this? Fair.
Right. Now, whatever happened to that Morris app? Why are you still on white social media?
You just making up shit to whine about. You whine.
No, that ain't even made up. You actually promoted.
He does. That's one thing about Tyron. He does make stuff up. He makes stuff up, lying. He's not doing thorough research. He just what they call nigger babbling.
You
a Morris app to the public, and that never launched, and you made excuses about it.
You know what's funny?
Whatever happened to all your old ventures?
You watch everything I do, don't you? Look at you. You super fan. You little old super fan nigga on your stomach.
Super fan. Wow.
He ain't answer the question though.
He called the super fan.
Failed pyramid schemes, bro. We know your failed pyramid schemes.
You're projecting.
And then you got to steal from Dan Calloway of all people.
You're a super fan. This dude is a super fan. You know everything I do. I remember your book, The Art of Mackin.
Now, he got that from me because I told Tyron that you got all your talking points from Dan Calloway, and now he's going to use that same line on Tariq Nasheed. Come on, stop it. Stop it, dude. Really? Really?
Tariq, I read that years ago. I be listening to Mink Slide. I went to a Mink Slide concert to me, and I was
trying to promote his bullshit while he's trying to diss at the same time.
Sitting in the front row. You had looked at me. I thank you, Tariq. This is a super fan.
Yeah, that sounds like Tyron. That sounds like him.
There's a difference between a super fan and then a disgruntled groupie. This nigga's a disgruntled groupie. You see, this nigga's pretending to be hating, but he knows everything I've done.
Wow.
All these niggas, when I catch them in a lie, call me a groupie. Turtle boy.
Wow.
Sarah, how are you, Miss White Lady?
See, Miss White Lady, no cracker, no nigger.
Like when you speak shitty, I don't know, video. But I mean, like
historic.
You know, it's so funny. Now, it's funny how Alquan said that, but when I was on the panel, that's all Tyron and the other cat was calling me the N-word all through the live. And I had to check these dudes. I had to check them and say, yo, why I gotta be all that? You know, why you gotta call me that? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they'll catch themselves, oh, I'm sorry, God in Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. But they have no problem calling me that, calling Brother Forecast that. You know what I'm saying? He never checked them. He never said, hey, let's not call each other the N-word. But then you're gonna get upset because somebody else respecting you complain about somebody else not checking not calling somebody else the derogatory word when you have no problem disrespecting your other black people. That doesn't make any sense. So what y'all should be cool with that. Y'all should be cool with that because that's what you Negroes do. You always show respect to other races of people. No, don't see. Everybody have this what they call selective pro-blackness. I don't like that. I don't like this selective pro-blackness. I don't like it. They want to be pro-black when it's convenient for them.
That's history.
These people question
happy towards black buck raping and killing
like 100 years
into a black man's house.
It's disturbing black men.
Because anything to stop.
I think two people.
He's willing to talk to.
What do you mean?
Because you can have a black.
He's respectful to her.
Move to like LGBT.
Yeah, the
clubs in that community.
Tell you that you open.
We're treated the whole shebang. So,
or do you think like obviously
he went after the big accounts, pro businesses that I run every single day, sir? Are you and not running?
Hold on, chat. Hold on.
Pro businesses that I run every single day, saying shit like a little woman.
How am I?
Nintendo, they don't fuck around when it's time to sue.
Nope.
on Black Americans, and we don't
everything made up though. Ain't everything made up? Somebody made up everything, didn't they? Right? What do you mean? I like placing made up shit. What's not made up?
Right.
Tyron.
Tyron.
What's not made up?
Black Aborigines, motherfucker.
Explain exactly. Yes. Where did you get this Majora shit from?
What's not made up?
Your whole ideology, bro.
Okay, I'm asking you what.
See, he doesn't want to answer that because he's full of shit. He knows that's some made up bullshit. So he's like, what's not made up? That's another way of saying, yeah, I made this shit up.
Yeah, F.B.A. F.B.A. is made up.
Like, what the?
Yeah, F.B.A. is made up. This whole Indian movement, black people, all these black Indians is made up. All this stuff is made up. F.B.A. is made up. ADOS is made up. It's made up.
Not made up. Everything.
You apparently don't even know anything about your American Indian talking point because you're stealing from African Americans ain't African.
Who are you? You're just saying shit like a little.
Right.
How am I saying shit? We know
you just saying weird random shit because you don't really. You like just a little old sassy B.I. who's just talking for attention. You don't say anything sensible. Why are you so feminine?
Wow. Am I feminine?
You're just whining. You're not even asking real questions. You're just whining like a biatch. Yeah? What's that about? Why are you
damn, son?
You're not even asking me any real. You're saying bad bait shit. You're not asking anything. You're just whining. Now, what's up with you with this whiny? What's this whiny nigga shit?
Who's the man here? You got an e-bag, bro. You pocket your money in vacation, and you're not even.
Dude, you're a grown man.
You want that out.
Sitting here and sassy about another grown man vacationing and having successful businesses. And you're projecting some e-begging bullshit. I have several businesses that I run every single day, sir. Are you watching me and not running?
Hold on, chat. Hold on. Pause it. Have I ever on social media dropped my Cash App? Have I ever?
Because I know I had.
Look, bro, I'm gonna show you two things. So this is what that.
All right, so I'm gonna end that right there. I think that was enough. That was one of that. I love it. I love it. So, like I said, man, these black men they're just no good. You know, they no good in our race. But I just wanted to play that, and this is Tyron. We'll show him one more time. Show Tyron. This is Tyron, the wannabe Asian, wannabe Pretendian, and there's nothing Indian about this guy. There's nothing Asian about this dude. Look at that. Look at that good old kinky African hair he got on top of his head. All that kinky, that's all that kinky hair. This guy's all that black African hair he got on his head, and he gonna call himself some Indian or some Asian. I don't know what he's trying. He want to be other than that. He did take his DNA and find out he only got 1%. 1% of native Indian or whatever he got in him, but the majority of it is African. You know, and I hope one day that Tyrone will come home and come to the light. I hope he come to the light. But with that said, let me just close that out. But that's Tyrone. That's Tyrone. me close this up. You know, so I'm going to end this live. I want to thank everybody for coming through. And I hope everybody enjoyed it, and maybe probably may enjoy it watching the future. But with that said, I'm out of here. And I had to, you know, say my piece. But I think what really triggered me was the live that I went on Underrated Darkness panel. That would trigger me. That would trigger me to do this live, and which is a good thing, to play the rest of when I was on the Pretendians panel, the Pretendian Negroes panel. So I was on the live, and I want to play that. Oh, that's Nubian Gold. What's going on? How's everything? She said, I really love your channel. I know I haven't been on it for a while, but thanks for the content. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. Wow. Y'all hit that like button. And just share, you know, share, you know, share and hit the like button. Like I said, it doesn't, I tell people, doesn't cost you anything to hit the like and share, you know. But I appreciate you, Nubian Gold. It's good to see you. Hope I'll see you next time. I will be doing another live. I might do another one tomorrow, maybe Monday. But let's see. Might do another one. I got another thing I want to something else I want to talk about. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I wish you would have came in a little earlier when things were a little juicy. She said, I'm trying to finish school. Oh, okay. Oh, and by the way, my birthday is Tuesday. My birthday is Tuesday. Just let everybody know my birthday is Tuesday. She said, I'm trying to finish school. I have 48 more credits left. I've been very busy, but I've been watching a lot of your replays. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm gonna wish you. I'm glad you in school. You know, just I'll cross my finger. I know you'll do well in school. I know you'll graduate. So just, you know, just pursue your dream. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that you in school and you're doing your thing. I appreciate that. You know, I got my college degree. I'm thinking about getting my master's, but I've been, you know, dealing with family and working and doing other things. It's kind of hard to, you know, I try to get my financial affairs together. So, but yeah, I'm planning on going back. A lot of things I want to do. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, but I'm glad you came through. I'm glad you came through. I appreciate you, Nubian Gold. Yeah, just do your thing, man. Just she said what she said. She said you should definitely get your master's. I know you can do it. I was watching one of your lives where you said you were doing social work type of stuff, trying to help. Yeah, trying to help. Yeah. But I want to, if I do continue, I want to continue in business, because one thing about business degrees, you can go anywhere with it. And I always say, you know, go into a field where you can go anywhere with it. So, so I'm definitely going to, you know, continue my business. When I do decide to get my master's, I'm going to continue in business. What subject you're doing? Where do you get your education in, by the way? Oh, thank you. Thank you. What are you going to school for, by the way? She said, I'm a LPN right now working on RN and want to work in. So, oh, okay, good. That's good. Are you getting your bachelor's? It's your bachelor's? Like, where are you getting it? It's your bachelor's degree? Is it, working on my RN. Okay. This is a bachelor's degree or? Well, that's good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. But this is what I like. I like to promote. I like to promote, African excellency. This is what I like to promote. She said, "Yeah, okay." Go say, "Yeah." When I get my RN, I will be a BSN, which is a bachelor. I'm so excited. I know when it comes to healthcare, there's a huge need. Yes, it sure does. You're right. You're right about that. Especially when it comes to counseling, our people need someone to identify with, to go to, and open up with and talk to. Yeah, I noticed when I'm doing what I'm doing now, the clients, they love to talk. They always talk about their issues. They talk about their problems. They just want to be heard. They don't like it when people try to brush them off or whatever. But they just want to be heard. I try to hear them out, and I have, even if I have to have them talk to somebody. So yeah, they love to express themselves because they, a lot of our clients got so much going on with their lives and stuff going on. So I mean, I've heard it all. I heard one lady, she said that she has an restraining order, and she was scared to participate in the program. And I mean, it's something. Yeah, like, yeah, our people need therapy, man. That's what it is. They need therapy. She said, "Yep. Sometimes people just need to once without judgment, and someone they know can relate." Yep, that's true. Or just like I said, like you said, open ear. Someone who will just have an open ear, just want to listen to them. Maybe someone give good advice. So yeah, that's what I try to do. That's what part of my work I try to do, or have somebody else. If I can't do it, I have somebody else do it for me. So it just, yes, yeah, it's this. I didn't realize it until when I first started 3 years ago. I realized how serious it was. What people are going through, and sometimes they just need somebody to listen to. They need somebody to hear them out. Somebody, they have somebody have an open ear and give good advice. And that's part of my job. That's one part of my job. It's just more than just helping them get employment or preparing them from getting employment, but it's definitely giving advice and give them some sources, some resources they can go to and to provide for themselves and provide for their families. And that's, like I said, it's a big help. So a lot of people can't do what we do, Nubian Gold. A lot of people cannot do what we do. People get on social media, they talk all this, talk all that, and then when you ask for receipts, they can't show it. We definitely put in the work. People like you and I are putting in the work. She said, I've been studying up in a lot of narcissism, yep, for a couple of years now, and it's a big problem. A lot of our people you run into, and you wonder what the heck is wrong with this person. Narcissism, yeah. There's a lot of narcissism that I had to deal with on YouTube. 1 minute, they cool, they humble, and next minute they power tripping. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? They want to control your channel, and they want to be a boss of this, and they want to tell you what you can't get into, and all this. I'm like, whoa, hey, I didn't. Hey, that wasn't. I didn't come here for that. I didn't bring you to my channel to try to control me or whatever. But yeah, narcissism is a big problem in the Black neighborhood. I would say among Black people, narcissism is a big issue. But you got to understand, these are people, powerless Black folks that never had nothing. They don't even know what power is. So they think power is bullying, and that's not it. She said it is a big problem, and sometimes, especially as a Black person, people will gaslight you and make you think you are playing victim, but it's a real thing. Yeah, that's true. Facts. She said, and the thing about narcissists, they discard people and keep rolling with nothing. She said they discard people, which is true, and keep rolling like nothing happened. And they get into it with everybody they can get along with. And they get into it with everybody they get along with no one. They always end up alone. Yeah, facts. This is the reason why, I noticed that, and as you can see, I dealt with people like that I end up had to cut off, and they are lonely. They trying to find people. They trying to find they scratching from crumbs to find someone to talk to, and then next thing you know it, they end up messing up with that person. So I've seen people, I'm like, damn, what happened to that person? I see this person used to come on that panel, and next thing you know it, they're not on that person panel no more. So yeah, that you are absolutely right. They start stuff and act like nothing happened. They try to make it seem that, they try to make it seem they've been victimized and you're the problem. And oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Definitely, that's so true. What time is it? It's after 9. I'm gonna end this live, but Nubian Gold, I hope I see you soon. But I know you do well in school, and just keep pushing. And I know you'll do well. So I'm glad you're following your career, and like I said, education is important, and you pretty much letting people know that education is very important. So I'm glad you're doing your thing. I'm very proud of you. But I want to thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. I hope I'll see you again. And like I said, just if you watch a video of mine, just write a comment. Just say, hey, I'm watching your video. I love it. Yeah. I appreciate that. I really do. But thank you for coming through, Nubian Go. I really, I really appreciate it. And but with that said, I'm out of here. And I'll see you next time. Peace and one love.